Yo, 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 what is up, mi gente? What's good, everybody? What's good? We're back. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to episode 25 of the Good Days Only podcast. Welcome back. If you are a repeat listener, thank you. Appreciate you. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. Dude, it's episode 25. It's been a minute since episode 24. Yeah, but also, dude, it's been a minute since the beginning of the journey. The Good Days Only podcast been around for a hot sec now. 1 year. It's going to be the 1 year anniversary. Right now is the weekend. It'll be, what is it today? Today's the 18th. The first episode of the Good Days Only podcast came out, I think, September 19th last year. And this one will be coming out on the 20th. You know, it's about the year. Not exact. But that is insane because the year has flown by. We've had some good ass coffees on here too. Had some good vibes. Had some awesome people come on here and chat a little bit about their life. And it's been awesome. And it's been awesome learning along this whole process about coffee, about just podcasting in general. And it's been really cool. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Thanks for tuning in. And let's keep it going. If you do want to help support the Good Days Only podcast, check out that link in the GDO Instagram page there, the buymeacoffee.com. And let's get into today's episode. We got a good episode today. All right, we got a good episode today. It's number 25. And with that, if you've been tuning in, every 5 episodes, we do a caffeine giveaway. All right, so stay tuned to find out who the winner of the 5th ever caffeine giveaway was. And it's Hispanic Heritage Month out here. It's the leaves are changing. It's turning into fall. It's about to be winter. You know how your boy feels about the snow. It's almost spooky season. There's a lot of stuff right now. But anyways, let's get into the caffeine breakdown. Dude, and today for the caffeine breakdown, we're going to keep this streak alive. Keep the streak alive of these grade A motherfucking caffeines, all right? Today we travel. Close your eyes and imagine. Unless you're driving. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. But where are we going? Close your eyes and just imagine. Virginia. That's right. Red Rooster Coffee Roasters hitting us with their single origin Nicaragua beans. Now, okay, Nicaragua, I can imagine that could be a destination place. Virginia, no offense to anybody that lives there. I don't know if I know anybody that lives there. I don't know if I've ever met anyone from Virginia. I don't know. I'm just talking trash. It might be a nice place to live. I don't know. I do like their state bird though. The red cardinal. Very nice. Maybe something to do with the inspiration for the red rooster. I wonder. I don't know. But anyways, back to the roaster here. Taking good care of our coffee, our people, our farmers, and our planet. That's what they say over there at Red Rooster Coffee on the East Coast. Established in, excuse me. Let me get a little sip right here. What was that? I don't know. All right. Yep. That's a delectable cup of joe right there. Actually, I'm already really caffeinated. I've had like a half a cup. And I'm already feeling this one. Red Rooster Coffee Roasters. Hitting us hard. Established in 2010. So about 11 years ago. In downtown Floyd, Virginia. It says population 432. I don't know. That's a pretty small town. Somebody fact check that. I'm not sure. But that's what it says on their page right here. Red Rooster was created with the simple notion of roasting excellent coffee for the owner's existing coffee house. Soon, word of Red Roosters, quality spread around Virginia and up and down the East Coast. Today, we employ 30 people, while that's half the damn population in Floyd, Virginia, just about, while roasting some of the best coffee in the world. While we've won numerous awards and accolades for our coffee quality, our true passion is in making a positive social impact both at home and abroad at the coffee's origin. Dang, nice. I love that message. Spreading some positivity. I like it, Red Rooster Coffee. Nice. So they haven't been around for too long. What is up with my speech today? I can't talk. They haven't really been around for too long, but they already making some moves out here in the coffee game. All right, for this delectable cup of joe right here, this Nicaragua single origin. Let's see what they say here. A delightful, fully washed coffee sourced from family-owned farms organized around Central Multiple Service Cooperative, better known as, and this one, I don't know if it's Prodecoop or Prodecoop, Prodec, Prod Co-op, maybe. Prodi Co-op? I don't know. The initial coffee processing takes place on the individual farms. Sun drying and final processing takes place at the co-op's dry mill, Las Segovias, maybe, located in the town of, oh my goodness, Palasaguina, I think is probably maybe how you say that. It's either Palasaguina or Palacagüina or Palacagina. Palacaguina. That's a damn mouthful right there. I like that. The Prod Co-op carefully supervises all phases of the coffee production and processing in order to ensure strict quality control. That's fair trade Nicaraguan coffee this fair trade Nicaraguan coffee offers notes of dark cocoa, sweet black cherry, and a clean finish. All right. That's what it says on the website. But the bag right here says something a little different. And this caught my eye right here. It does say sweet black cherry. It's got the dark cocoa on there as well. But it says straight up on the bag, it just says intense. And you guys will see that on the post on the IG page. But I like that it gives you that fair warning. Yo, this one's intense. And this dark roast right here, I'm not gonna lie, this is not for the faint of heart or the weak palated. All right, let me go sip right here and see if I can maybe talk a little bit better. Damn. Yeah, dude, the taste right here, definitely, I gotta get that dark cocoa, and the intensity for sure. Maybe my palate is not as refined, maybe it's not refined enough to get that cherry, the notes of the cherry. I don't get that in this, but this would go well with, some chocolate covered cherries, those chukar cherries or chucker cherries. The ones with the little bird. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's Chukar, I believe. Chukar cherries. But anyways, yes. They say on the bag here for this dark roast, Red Rooster gives us the choice. It says on the bag here, grind fresh, brew in device of your choice. All right. Well, dude, this, the intensity on this, I just love that it says intense on the bag right here. It's almost like espresso-like when drinking it. It's got a little bit of that zing on it, every little sip. But I should mention, these beans are probably I remember I opened the bag, and these are some of the prettier beans I have seen. I don't know, pretty beans. They almost look fake when I open the bag. I thought I was getting faked out here for a second, but no, I'm definitely caffeinated. Let's move on to the brew style here. And we hit it, of course. If it's our choice, dealer's choice, hey, pour over and the drip, of course. Pour over and the French press. Did about 1,000 mLs, aka about 1 liter of water for both of those. serving a couple people, not all for myself. And I did about, that more coarse grind for the French press, about a medium fine grind. These do grind up very easily. So I almost overdid it for the pour over. But both of them about a liter of water, and that's AKA about like 34, I think, fluid ounces, or 32 fluid ounces, 33, something like that. And then hit it with about 8 to 10 scoops, tablespoons of the ground up beans, which, if you're weighing that out, it's something like, I think it's like 5 grams or 6 grams per tablespoon. So it's something like, what is that? Quick maths. It's about 40 grams. 40 grams. Is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah, about 45 grams of the beans, of the coffee beans already ground up. So that, with a little bit of some hot water, right here we're about sea level, so boil that sucker up around like 210 degrees or something, 212 Fahrenheit, not sure what that is Celsius, but pour that sucker over those beans nice and slow. Just make sure you get every bean covered. And this made a really good cup of joe right here. Let me get another little sip. Yeah, dude, this bomb. I would give that probably like a little bit like a medium acidity for this dark roast. And dude, all in all, Red Rooster throwing down, dude, love it. And this bag that it comes in, now, the appearance and packaging, y'all know, stand-up zipper pouch. I'm all for it. I love it. Resealable, dude. Keep those beans nice and fresh, dude. Everyday freshness. The colors on this bag, though, I don't know. It's not really my thing. There's a lot of orange and then like some kind of shadowy looking things here. I don't know. The idea is there. I can see it. The execution on the colors, I'm not really vibing with. Not gonna lie. There's a nice scenery, though. We got the mountains, it looks like here, which I'm assuming is the landscape of Nicaragua. And it doesn't really strike me as a Virginia, although I've never been there. But there's a single road here going up to the top of the mountain. Where's it going? Maybe only one way in, one way out. Only those that truly love the coffee have access to it, And it's got a nice little logo. They got the red rooster. I mean, it's a white rooster. It's a rooster. They got a rooster on here. And I like that they say on here, we already know that they are very conscious about our planet here. It says, as part of our ongoing commitment to the environment, this packaging is made from 99% plant-based renewable resources, and it's 60% compostable. Nice. And they got everything on here, man. This is a solid ass cup of joe that I got right in front of me. And the appearance and packaging, a little bit different colors, but in my opinion, all in all, dude, love it. And the beans coming from Nicaragua, I look this one up, and they're highly sought after. That sounds like Nicaraguan coffee beans, considered one of the most competitive coffees globally for its good quality and complex flavor. That came out in 2020, last year. It says here, which is well balanced and pleasant. This is pleasant, although I would not recommend this if this is like your first go around. If this is your first time trying some coffee, maybe don't try this one. It might put you off of it a little bit, because it is a little intense. It's a little bit more, a little punch in the face, but it'll wake you up. Dude, I'm awake. Dude, all right. I'm rambling here. Let's move on and get into the next section of the show. Keep the good vibes rolling. And we will see who won the 5th ever caffeine giveaway and what they chose. All right, so stay tuned. Let's move into that now. All right, and we're back. And, let's just get right into it. The moment we have all been waiting for. Who is the winner of the 5th ever caffeine giveaway? Let me get a drum roll, please, for the winner of this coffee. We got Lumbo_13. Yeah, congrats, Liam Posadas. Way to go, way to be. I like that competitive nature that you got in you, pulling out that dub. Okay, and I don't care what anybody says. All right, you worked hard for that. Thank you for participating in the giveaway. And what did Lumbo choose? We chose. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit loud. We chose the dark roast from Ladro Coffee Roasters, the Diablo. That was last episode 24, and that's a magnificent choice. That's some organic, the most renowned dark roast from Ladro, and that was actually one that I had tried in the percolator. Also did a pour over with that one. I would recommend the pour over. And if you get your hands on a percolator, maybe try it in the percolator. I don't know. Or French press, whatever you prefer. A little shout out from Lumbo. Wanted to shout out this really cool project. And he actually put me on this. Thank you for putting me on this. It is the Ocean Project. I don't know, some of you out there might have heard of that. Or Ocean Cleanup, actually. It's called The Ocean Cleanup. It's a non-profit organization developing advanced technologies to rid the oceans of plastic. Check them out. It's a great cause. It's on. They are on Instagram here, and you follow the link, and it takes you to their webpage here. They actually have a podcast too. The podcast is called Pioneering Offshore. And it's on, I think it's on Spotify, it looks like here, from the looks of their website. They got a bunch of cool stuff on this website. There's this plastic tracker that I hopped onto this website and checked it out. And dude, you guys might have seen before, like those videos or those pictures of those like islands of trash just like floating around in the ocean. If you haven't, it's very sad, because then you see all these little creatures, all the like turtles and stuff getting stuck in them, and you see the pictures with the turtles with the straws up their nostrils. Heartbreaking. But this plastic tracker kind of puts things in perspective. It's kind of crazy. Like, so I go in here and I type in Seattle, Washington, and it loads up. And then it zooms into the map and it goes Seattle, Washington, and then the trajectory of like trash if it were to fall into the ocean, and where it would go. And then it goes like up towards Alaska, goes all up and down around the coast, and then it comes back down into this big area that is known as, I guess, the Northern the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. What? And then there's the South Pacific Garbage Patch, and I didn't realize these things were all over the world. There's the Indian Ocean Garbage Patch, the South Atlantic, and then like the biggest one it looks like is the North Atlantic Garbage Patch, which is that's just like, there's just so much trash out there. But so it says like this trash, if it like dropped off here in Seattle, it travels like 75,000 kilometers and then settles in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is that's a long way to travel, man. And it's just gross. So anyways, yeah, Ocean Cleanup. The Ocean Cleanup is what it is. it's called. So check them out. There's a spot on their website that you can donate on there. They got different merch, which it sounds like all the merch that they have. It looks like they have like sunglasses and stuff that are made of just like 100% plastic from the like these garbage patches that they make into these pretty cool looking glasses here. And 100% of the proceeds of these of their merch goes towards the continuation of the cleanup, which is awesome. I wonder how many teams or how many people like volunteer. How do you volunteer? There's got to be a link on here to see if you can volunteer. So just check them out. They're doing some great stuff. Thank you to everybody that's involved in this. And thank you, Liam, for participating in the giveaway. That coffee's going to be coming your way. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on that. And thank you for putting us on this ocean cleanup project, because I think it's very important that that's the thing. It's like, it's our convenience, right? Like the water bottles we use, like all these different plastic things that are non-recyclable. Also, for the longest time, not gonna lie, not the best about putting the recycling stuff in the recycle bin or the compost. But that was because, like, I never knew, like, growing up, we didn't have recycle bin, garbage, compost. We had, like, animals, so we would, like, just throw the compost. Oh, hello. How's it going? Looks like we have an intruder in our midst.
How y'all
What's
doing?
Up? Dude, what's up? All right. I was just talking about the Great Ocean Cleanup. Zesty Zoe B in the house. And
it's kind of weird running into you here.
Yeah, okay. What was I saying? I was saying something. I was just talking about something. The Great Ocean Cleanup. Have you heard of that?
You know what I'm talking about? I do, though. That's pretty cool.
You know what they do?
Just because you showed me earlier.
Yeah, well, that's because Liam showed me. There's, but you've seen those videos, right? Or you've seen those pictures of, like, all the garbage patches all around the world? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
There's just too much.
There's, like, the plastic that's, like, floating around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like,
now there's microplastics and...
Oh, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
Just, like, little pieces of plastic that, like, due to, like, the breakdown and then, like... also, when you do laundry, your washer and dryer doesn't capture all of it, doesn't filter it out of the water. So, like for like fleece and is it fleece? Other types of materials, they're like made from plastic, and it gets put back into the water system. And then if we like drink it. If we don't have like a proper water filtering system, we're essentially ingesting a bunch of microplastics, and we don't really know what the effects are on the human body. But it's probably not good because it's plastic.
Wait, but these are microplastics?
Mm-hmm. Just like little...
They're going into the...
They go into the water.
Back into the ocean. Okay, so then they just end up... Dude, that tracker thing?
Yeah.
That,
talk about that?
I was kind of showing you. Mm-hmm. Well, no, but it just shows... So, like... These little microplastics are traveling like 70, 80,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
And then ending up in the stomachs of our little sea turtle friends.
Yes.
Sorry, little fellas.
But it's
our
also
big fellas.
like us too. And like
we're eating
children. Yeah, like drinking water.
Oh, back into like tap water and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
That's what I mean. Sorry, I didn't explain that very well
Okay,
at all,
everybody.
But...
Well, just make sure that you're not...
just don't drink water.
Don't drink... That's probably really loud. With your iced coffee, your raspberry iced coffee. What'd you do right there? Tell the people what that is. Actually, I tried it. It's pretty good.
Well, given that the coffee this week is so intense and it just kind of tastes like chocolate.
It's intense, huh? Told you.
Thought it would be good to do some vanilla almond milk and then also a splash of raspberry syrup. And I will say it kind of tastes like a chocolate raspberry latte. It's really good.
Yeah, chocolate raspberry latte. That's a good way of describing it.
And it has to be
It can
iced.
be-
I don't drink hot coffee, even when it's winter.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I get it. There's some people
It's
that only
refreshing.
like the iced coffee. That's fine. But it's like the flavors of just a solid. Like if you're gonna have iced coffee, I feel it. I like iced coffee too, but like with a cold brew, that then you put some ice into the glass or something like that. But I want to taste these. It's an art. It's an art. It's a skill. Time and effort, hours, countless time and effort went into making this right here, this cup of Joe.
Yeah.
You disrespect that, dude?
I just
Yeah,
like
disrespect
it
the art form.
cold. I just like it cold. It tastes refreshing.
Yeah, I guess. It's
And
easier to
it's
digest
easier to drink.
when it's warm, though.
It's easier for me to chug it when
Gets
it's
into
cold.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
not necessarily good.
That's
but,
true.
Yeah. Whatever.
I feel that. All right. Well, hey, we got a special guest on the show here. What's up? How's it going? What's good with you? I was gonna say something, and then you rudely interrupt. Dude, you just come in here, you bust down the door, you interrupt the flow. You just come in here with your disrespectful iced coffee. Jeez. Causing a ruckus, breaking eardrums. What the heck, man?
Sorry.
What the heck? I was getting cozy over here.
I was bored in the bedroom, so.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about these. Dude, okay, here's the thing. How do you guys feel about putting up decorations different times of the year for, like, how do you feel about Halloween decorations? When should they go up? Because we already got some Halloween decorations going up around these parts, which I was like, no, dude, put that back in the box.
Here's the thing.
Tell me, what's your?
I would love to put.
You do this every year, every freaking year.
I would love to put up decorations starting September 1st.
September 1st for October?
For Halloween.
It's not even the month yet.
But someone won't let me. But I love decorating, and for Christmas, I always do it like November 1st. So as soon as Halloween ends,
you put
jump
the
to
turkeys
Christmas.
up. You put the
I want
the
it to
little
be-
gobbles on the wall and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't do
Let's
Halloween
ask the teachers out there.
decorations.
Teachers,
I don't have any.
if you're a teacher out there, when do you put decorations up? Let me know, because I don't ever remember going into class and it being September and seeing skulls on the ground, dude.
I like having.
You're confusing the children.
Well, thank God I don't have any.
You're confusing the
Also,
Henrys.
I like to have decorations up for as long as possible because I like to really enjoy them, and I think it looks cute. And there's, for example,
Remember to talk towards the mic right here. It might be like, you
for
don't have to get too
example,
close,
I have little sweet pumpkins. I have this skeleton that's doing a yoga pose.
I kind of like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And then I have little sugar skull candles and placemats.
I fucking hate that cat. That
and
cat
I have
is
this
gross.
taxidermied cat. His name is
It's
Alfred. Henry's afraid of him, but
Henry
I think
is
it's
afraid
really
of him.
funny.
It's hilarious because they're the same size, just about.
Yeah, and it looks startlingly real. It's not actually taxidermied. It's for some reason when I was like 8 years old, I went with my dad to this Halloween decoration shop and I picked it out, even though it's really terrifying. I think we should post a picture of it on Instagram.
Nobody needs to see that.
I think they do. It's pretty.
No.
It's cool. I like it.
Dude, that actually one time actually scared the shit out of me. One time before we moved into the last apartment, it was dark. I don't know. I like got up. It was early. Didn't have my cup of coffee yet, so I wasn't totally with it. And I didn't hear Henry get up and like follow me out of the room. And so I was like walking, and I saw this out of the corner of my eye in the living room. And I was like, Henry, and nothing. And I was like, Henry. And then I heard Henry from like behind, like back in the room. And I was like, holy shit, what is that? Because I didn't know that you had put it up out there. Because it was September. And it shouldn't have been out there. Anyways.
Well, I disagree with you.
That's fine.
In general.
But,
and also about this.
And don't be surprised if you see some of these things go missing. I don't know. I just think there's a
They'll be
time and a place for everything. And right now, it is not spooky season yet.
It
and
is.
I love spooky season. It's fine. But right now, I guess, I don't know. What are September like decorations? What is that?
We
Like
put like leaves and
leaves?
like
Get leaves.
like orange leaf decorations and like pumpkins. Pumpkins are appropriate for now.
Really?
Yes, as soon as pumpkin spice lattes become available at Starbucks, you can start decorating.
See, that's the
pumpkins.
thing. I don't know. Starbucks also jumping the gun on pumpkin spice.
They're just taking
When's the
advantage
first day of
of
fall?
people's.
When's the first day of fall? I guess that's fine.
September 20 something.
Okay, see, we're not even there
We're
yet.
like almost there.
Yeah, but whatever. You know what did just happen? And these skulls remind me of that. So we can keep the sugar skulls up. It reminds me of like Dia de los Muertos, because that's what this is about, right? These placemats.
Dude,
Those
first
candy
day
skulls?
of fall is Wednesday the 22nd.
Wednesday the 22nd. Hey, HBD, Joshy boy. That's the same day, right? Yeah, nice.
We're almost there. So literally, I just decorated like 4 days early. So
Yeah, 4 days too early, if you ask me.
whatever.
No, but I like these sugar skulls. These are cool. It reminds me of Dia de los Muertos, the motherland, which also just had Independence Day recently. And one thing I was thinking about that I'm bummed out and I don't know enough about is the Mexican Independence Day. I was looking it up and because the Independence Day here, what's Independence Day to you in the United States of America?
Mostly it's just an excuse to drink copious amounts, barbecue, wear red, white, and blue.
Barbecue, yeah, you wear the colors and
everybody
everybody parties and it's like, yeah, fireworks, people blow stuff up.
Which is like...
I think we've lost the way of what the OG, people risk their lives, put that shit out there, right? So I was looking it up and it was like 18 something. The war for independence for Mexico was like 11 years and it started the morning September 16th in 1810, and it sounds like highly religious based. There was this priest Miguel, Father Miguel Hidalgo. He named this day Grito de Dolores, and that was the kickoff of the battle for independence. From what though? I don't know. Let's see. 11 years. Dang, it was almost 11 years exactly. So it ended on the 27th of September, 1821. 1821, dude. 1821. Think about that.
Well, that's
200 years
ago. Yeah.
Almost exactly 200 years ago. That's wild. 200 years? What do you think if you just all of a sudden, oh, here's a thought.
You transported
If you had a
back in
button,
time?
yes. No. The people aren't ready for that. But if you just imagine yourself 22, ooh, you good right there? What's happening? Is that probably that iced coffee?
No.
What's that? Were you about to cough?
No.
Do you have something stuck in your throat?
No. Continue talking.
Okay, imagine 200 years ago. Boom, all of a sudden, you wake up, it's today, and then you thought it was normal time. You wake up in your cozy little bed, but as soon as you open the door out your apartment, you are 200 years in the past. What do you do?
I would honestly have fun.
What do you do? What would you do? Because you think about geographically, you stay here. You stay right here in this location.
Well, Seattle.
So there'd probably be bears and shit just right outside.
No, it was
200 years?
probably underground.
Oh, Seattle?
Yeah.
Was it around 200 years ago, you think?
I think so.
Let's take a look here. I'll look it up.
Well, the Seattle Underground tours showed me that, it used to be a whole story.
Bless you, Henry.
Henry, I'm telling the story. God. We used to be like down lower, and then there was a great fire, and then they just built on top of that. So if I were to wake up 200 years ago, or whenever that was, that the city was down lower, I don't know. That'd be kind of okay. So logistically, I open. Is it the bedroom door?
You open the door, dude. Just don't think about it too fucking. You just fucking open the door. You open the door, and then that's it.
Does
and then
the building exist?
And then you turn around, and then when you turn around, your apartment is 200 years ago now. So it doesn't matter. You're just 200 years in the past. Don't think about it too hard. You're not gonna have blenders. You're not gonna have a fridge.
So you're saying everything modern would disappear, so the apartment wouldn't?
I mean, probably. You're 200 years in the past. You gotta figure it out.
I can't wrap my head around this. Okay. Well, first things first, I'd probably look really weird wearing normal clothes, like modern clothes. So I'd probably go try and find like a clothes maker.
A clothes maker? A merchant?
Yes.
Is that what it is? No.
A seamstress.
A seamstress.
I'd probably go.
I'd go straight for the blacksmith, dude.
I would. That's a good point. I would also probably arm myself as well, and then I would, I don't know, go like walk around and see if there's any like.
Just go peruse.
I'd go see if there's any like good food, because I'm curious as to like what it would taste like back then.
Tasted like probably like dog doo doo. That's what.
It's probably like stew and I don't know, chili.
Sorry to interrupt your story, which is very stimulating, by the way. Thank you for sharing that. When the city of Seattle was founded, 1851.
Oh.
So.
But that doesn't mean there wasn't anything here before then.
Oh, yeah, I guess it could have just been like towns or.
Yeah, it might have been like. Oh, okay. So then I'd go find a tavern.
Like a little.
I'd go find a tavern.
Ooh, what do you think the oldest saloon? You think that? Oh, dude. I think I've been to the oldest saloon I was there with Jesse and Tyler.
What, Owl and Thistle?
No. The one that's called, I think it's just called the OG Saloon. Or like the old saloon. It's right there on 1st Ave. And there's like this big, we had a discussion about this while we were there.
In like Pioneer Square.
Yeah. It's like right there in Pioneer Square. Because that's like the earlier, like, part of the city, right? Yeah. Pioneer Square?
Yeah, like that's also where the underground tours are. So they take you like right under Pioneer Square where there was like actual, like that, yeah.
Murder?
So that's where like the city originated.
Oh.
Well, yes. Also the
Red
Light District.
That movie. We just watched that movie. What was that movie called? Where they went underground. It takes place in Seattle.
Malignant.
And it's like Malignant. Everybody.
That is a batshit crazy movie.
It's pretty messed up.
It's
wild.
Cool. I actually really enjoyed it. Even though it's like over the top and kind of campy and just.
Yeah,
I think it like does that on purpose. You know, it's not like it's kind of making fun of itself. It's not.
Right. If you like scary movies, check out Malignant on
HBO Max.
HBO. It's only on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
HBO Max. Oh, and in theaters. Yeah, it's pretty wild, and it all takes place in Seattle. There's these cool like drone shots or like helicopter shots of like the city, and then they go into the Seattle underground tour, and I'm pretty sure I saw this being filmed one time.
Yeah,
pretty damn sure.
Well, okay,
on the way
they do go to Beacon Hill. We used to live on Beacon Hill. Right by the Pac Tower, and you see that in the movie, which is super cool.
Right.
The funniest thing to me though is they're like, "I'm on Beacon Hill. I'm looking at the blah 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 hotel." Yeah. And it shows this like weird old timey hotel, and I was like, "That is not
some big ass building."
That's not in Seattle.
Although it might be. I mean, we don't know.
No, I don't
you don't think so? Maybe. Maybe not.
Also,
maybe it used
like,
to be.
Some of the police precinct. I was like, oh no, that one's been gutted. Like that, it doesn't look like that.
I don't know. They did. I like it.
It was cool though.
It was a cool movie.
It was just cool. Like the layout of Seattle was a little confusing to me.
Yes, I agree.
But anyways, all that to say, what were we saying? Oh yes, 200 years ago.
200 years ago. Do you think you would have survived?
I think
you would have thrived?
I'd like to think it'd be.
Or you would have died. Survive, thrive, or die.
I think I would thrive.
That's the options. You think you would thrive?
I've watched Outlander, so it's kind of what happens.
I guess. I would want to think that I'd survive and thrive, but I very well might have just died. I don't know.
I don't think so. Like, given our modern knowledge and like kind of understanding of history.
Now here's a step further. Imagine if you just go straight dummy. Like you just go straight into like you forgot everything you know and then just like go straight into 1821 and that's all the knowledge you have. No science. Yeah, because we would probably be considered witches. Like they'd be like, who the hell? What the? Get out of here.
Okay, so that's what happens.
That's what happens in Outlander. I know. What? Outlander.
Yeah, she gets almost burnt at the stake because they figured out that she wasn't from current time.
Because she ran back into... And she was also from the 40s too, right? Like not even like modern. And
she also like, she had some really weird like slang or like... And they're like, what?
That's one of the reasons I couldn't get into like that type of show. Is just like these fools. I don't understand a single thing that they're saying, and then I strongly dislike reading subtitles,
Scottish accents,
because then I can't like focus on the cinematic. You know, I don't know. That's just me. Everybody out there got their own thing, but anyways. One thing I really want to talk about, and I'll ask for your input and you to chime in on this, because shout out to Jenna, one of my good friends, colleagues, and throwing it down on the Adobe Illustrator, helping your boy out. Some exciting news we got coming very soon, so everybody stay tuned. We got some hot merch options dropping, some GDO, good days only, some sip action, you know, so you can rep it out there and start the conversations, put some people on some good ass coffee, and you know, just all around good vibes. So I guess that's the big announcement. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure to stay tuned on the Instagram page to see some pictures and some different options that we are playing with on the Illustrator app, because they look pretty sick, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I concur. It's very, very nice. Some of them are very pretty. And I could see them looking really nice on like a sweatshirt or a t-shirt.
I was thinking like stickers.
Coffee mugs. Sticker, yeah.
Yeah, so we got a lot of options. Maybe, you know, drop a comment or slide into the GDO DMs. Shoot an email to gdopodcast@gmail.com. And what merch ideas or thoughts you guys have about things that you would want to sport. You know. Because it's all about the community. Everybody. All of us. Thank you for tuning in. Sick. It's a good little combo. Thanks for hopping out here and joining us. Henry,
of course.
Anything to add? Nope. Before we forget, we got to do the GDO playlist for the week. And so shout out to Ruth and Flor, because they came up here. My sisters came up here from across the state, dude, driving hours. And they came up for a concert that inspired us to listen to this music pretty much all night last night. And the artist that we're talking about, none other than Maluma. You guys might know Maluma, because it sounds like he's been around for a long time. I didn't know until yesterday he's been around for a long time. He's like 27. He's been in the game for like, 8-9 years or so. So he's around our age. He's doing big things. Most recently, he popped off within the last like year or two, but has collaborated with a bunch of very known artists. J Balvin being one of those artists. A lot of his music is, in Spanish. But it's funny. It's kind of like we were discussing this yesterday. What would you call that? Like not reggaeton, but not like.
He said it was like, bachata.
Yeah, but it's not
hip-hop.
like not completely bachata. So it's kind of a mix of all these things, like bachata, hip hop, like
It's
with
nice.
some reggaeton, some like cumbia kind of undertones. So it's very like uplifting and like
Even
like
the
happy.
sad songs.
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say. The sad song. So
Kinda
pretty much all of the songs are
a little
just
sad.
talking about sad shit like heartbreak or like, you know, his girl cheating on him and just whatever, you know, sad stuff. But it's got this really cool bass line and this cool, like, these cool drums. So it just makes you want to groove and move. But I think that's a lot. That's a lot of like Spanish songs. Like a lot of those.
Yeah, like, yeah.
You know,
And I don't really know what they're saying a lot of the time, but like last night when we were listening, I was kind of just, you know, grooving to a song, and then they're like, "Oh, this is so sad," and I was like, "Really?"
I'm tearing up over here, crying.
Sounds pretty nice, but okay.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of like Zumba songs, or what is that thing that your mom does? Not Zumba. Jazzercise. They should get some. They should get some Maluma in there.
Yeah.
Also, another cool thing, Maluma. The name Maluma is an ode to his family. So his birth name is Juan something, and he his family is like his mom, his dad, and his sister. I think, yeah. Like one's name is Manuela and Luis and something else. Let me look it up real quick. Juan Luis Londoño Arias is his full name. But, he actually started very young. At the age of 16, he began recording songs. And, yeah, so 11 years, actually. Born January 28, 1994. Hey, Capricorn season. Let's go.
28th?
Yeah, no, Cap, baby.
No, it's an Aquarius.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Aquarius.
Wait, are you an Aquarius?
Yeah.
What am I?
You're a Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn? No, Cap. That's
Yeah,
right.
'cause you're
That's
early-
right. Get it right.
You're
everybody.
early January, and then I'm late.
Ooh, but what about with the new change?
I don't acknowledge that.
Oh, so you just don't believe in science anymore?
No.
You don't believe the scientists, the experts?
Thrown that
in
out the
field?
window.
Huh? Yeah, what was the new one? It's cool.
I honestly don't remember, but I identify as an Aquarius, so I'm going to stick with that.
Okay. Whatever. Is it just because you're when it changed?
Then I wouldn't have been.
You would have
one
been
anymore.
because what would you have been then? It would have been Capricorn, right? Because it kind of
It would have been
shifted everything.
Capricorn.
Something about like in December.
I honestly don't remember. I'll have to look it up, but I didn't agree with it, so I'm not acknowledging it.
Okay. Well,
Life hack.
that's how.
If you don't agree with something, just disregard.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So, but Maluma's name, his stage name, is the first two letters of his mom's name, father's name, and sister's name. So his mom's name, Marley or Marley, Marlli, because he's Colombian. So I don't know because they speak Portuguese in Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If the double L's in Portuguese are,
Margie.
I think they might be G, like G, Margie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably not. I'm making that up. But Marley is the mom's name, so M-A. And then father's name is Luis, so L-U. And then sister's name, Manuela, M-A. Ma. So
like
that's
that.
pretty cool. It's cool that that's where his stage name came from. But yeah, so that's gonna be the GDO playlist for the week because it's just some feel good music. You don't need to know what's happening. You don't need to know what he's talking about. But also,
I was having a great
it might
time.
inspire you to want to learn Spanish, because you hear these melodies and they get stuck in your head. And then like I was telling you this yesterday, you know how to pronounce the words because you're pronouncing them how they're pronouncing them in the song.
Yeah.
You know, and then once you know what the words mean, you learn a little bit of Spanish here and there. All right. But okay. Anything else that we wanna throw out there into the world, into the ether?
I am just happy that it's soup season and spooky season.
Soup season. I can get behind. Spooky season, not quite yet.
Anyways,
but winter is coming.
I made some really good tomato soup yesterday, and I was really pleased with myself.
Tomato soup.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Since I'm gluten-free and should be dairy-free.
Oh, Zesty Zoe B. Hit us with the, sorry for interrupting, but hit us with a recipe. Every time you're on here, I feel like that's going to be the new thing. Anytime that you're on, you're hitting us with a recipe. Okay. How'd you make this tomato soup? So, let the people know. Everybody.
Okay, if you would let me
pull out your pens. God. Take notes.
Okay. So what you do, I bought a bunch of tomatoes and then I kind of just quartered them. I would say I used probably 10 Roma tomatoes. And then I cut up a red bell pepper, and then I roasted it in the oven at 450 for, I don't know, like 40 minutes. And then I already had some roasted garlic. You can also add onion if you want, but I didn't feel like it yesterday. So I just took the roasted garlic, roasted tomato, roasted bell pepper, threw them in the blender, blended it up real well. Put it back into a saucepan and then added some oat milk because I shouldn't have any real milk and you couldn't even taste the difference. And then, of course, you got to season it with some...
But you could use different milk.
You could. I just think oat milk is the most neutral. You can't... Like, if you put almond or coconut milk, you might taste that
Coconut's very sweet. It's got a very distinctive
so I think oat milk is the best choice. Also, it's a little bit thicker, so it makes it more creamy. And then you do some chicken bouillon, some red peppers. I added a little bit of citrusy garlic seasoning from Trader Joe's. And it was really good.
That's it?
That's it. It's really easy. It's super easy.
How did you so you just put them in the milk and just boil it?
No.
Oh.
If you were listening.
Did you already say that part?
I already told the recipe.
Oh. Did you put it in the blender?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I literally just said that.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Love you all. Bye-bye. Mwah. Henry, wake up.